This is the only road. That other one was just barely a road.
It looks like there's a river that runs through there.
Doesn't look like it's been mined, though, does it?
6 weeks late to the mining season, Dave, Nate, and new business partner Lance Bowler chased down their final lead at a secret location.
It's very encouraging, though. Look at the amount of quartz on here. It reminds me of the white gravels in the Yukon. This is a good sign. I have no other options at this point. My guys have to start mining to pay the bills. It's simple as that.
Hidden deep in the historic Fairbanks gold region, this remote property lies in an area responsible for over $5 million of gold production.
This prospect, it's coming from a local geologist that I called this morning. He thinks it's virgin. He sent us the coordinates of it. See if we can find something.
Tested, but never mined, the claim has road access and water on site.
Toss me that shovel, Nate.
Yeah, man.
Look at the red.
I know, that looks like some good stuff.
Lance calls the landowners to begin work on a deal, while Dave and Nate pan the stream.
I could use a little luck in the pan right now. This is property number 16 in 3.5 months. You know, we're all getting frustrated. We're all feeling the pressure. I've already invested $500,000 in a new wash plant. That's a lot of money. I need some luck. To be honest, we're scared. Season is slipping away. It's like sand in an hourglass. It just keeps ticking away.
What are you seeing there, Dave?
I think I got some color right out of the stream. You know, maybe 15, 20 colors, real fine.
And that's a shovel out of a creek.
So it's virgin ground, never been touched. That's pretty exciting.
Oh, Dave. They're small, but there's one, too. Oh, look at all those.
I'm finding gold, you know, hand prospecting in the creek, which means there should be bigger gold and more of it.
If we fail, it's not going to be due to a lack of effort. That's for damn sure.
In Montana, Jason has the crew calling all remaining contacts while he works on a last-ditch lead from a local rancher.
I don't know how the season's going to play out. I just know that at every opportunity that comes my way, I'm going to try to step into a leadership position to help the team be as successful as they possibly can. I've always said there's good gold left in the lower 48. So Casey and Chris and I are headed to the Dagnall Ranch.
Dagnall Ranch lies in the shadow of the historic Drumlummon Lode, an 1876 hard rock gold strike that in today's money saw gold pulled from the surrounding area worth $1 billion.
This property has some historical workings on it. There's a test hole, 2 test holes. Those are old-time test holes. That's a good sign. You know, just over the hill, Drumlummon Mine, that was the biggest underground mine for Montana back in the days. There's Mrs. Dagnall. Mrs. Dagnall?
Yeah.
I'm Jason.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How many acres do you have, ma'am?
The whole ranch is 5,000 acres. We've only owned the ranch since 2006, and we don't know a lot about what's here.
Is there running water, a creek or anything?
Off a Long Gulch Road, there's a spring. There's like a trickle of water that comes down.
We'll do a little bit of investigation, see what we got.
We're always eager to find out more things about the ground, so yeah.
See what information we can provide for you, and then go forward from there.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
The massive Dagnall Ranch must be decoded. The team searches for clues left by the old-timers.
They were definitely here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is some sort of a structure was here. Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Step mill.
Sure as.
That's cool. Man. Getting gold up here around somewhere.
From the moment we've pulled in on this property, we've seen old-timer workings. I mean, ground workings. We've got foundations up there. The old-timers were here, and now we're standing in front of a stamp mill from God knows when. I mean, these are major, major signs for a gold deposit.
Stamp mills like this were used by the old-timers to crush hard rock, separating gold from ore.
There's only one sign for me that I'm very skeptical. It's a dry gulch. There's no water down there for us. There's going to be a water issue, and we don't have the time for a water issue. These old-timers, they left for a reason.
Dry gulch, that is a valid point.
Right.
I mean, it is. But if the gold's good enough, figure it out.
Well, speculation's great. Let's see what's in the pan. We need a test.
Come hell or high water, or hell or no water, we'll make it work.
I've had gold in every single pan.
In Alaska,
Oh, crud.
Dave and Nate have hit good gold in 5 spots along the creek.
I'm all in on it, Dave. I mean, we're seeing color at the surface there in a little creek.
What I'm thinking is we get the beetle up here, we do a proper prospect.
Oh boy, Dave. I just called claim owner and we're too late. In the last 24 hours, the mining crew came in and said that they'll sign a contract to drill it out and lock up the property.
I just got some decent pans, man. I mean,
We lost out, but I got some good news.
what?
Got a lead on a father-son team. Dad wants to retire. They've been mining it since '83. It's in a place called Valdez for a total of $500,000.
We could buy it?
That's correct. We are in competition for it, but I think it's the real deal.
How far away is it?
7 hours away, so it's pretty far.
My emotions are everywhere, and I really don't want to say, you know, I don't want to put too much hope in this because I've been burnt too many times right now. But at least we're still in the game.
Thanks for looking up. Let's go.
The claims, the mine, the equipment, everything's for sale. And I want to make sure I'm making the right decision.
The next morning,
I can't make decisions out of desperation, you know. That's when I'm going to fail.
unable to run the whole bulk test, and with $500,000 on the line, Dave needs more information.
Shelley, and my money that we're putting out, and this is a big step for us. If we buy these claims, it's not like we're just walking in, leasing it, paying a royalty. This is real money up front. It's going to cost us a bunch, and I've got to do my homework, and part of that homework is meeting this guy, Joe. He's a miner. He knows the history. He owns the claims upstream of what I'm looking at. Hopefully he's got some good information. Hey, Joe.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right.
I'm Dave.
Dave?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Joe Vinote has been mining Glacier Creek for over 30 years. An expert gold sniper, he uses a small dredge to suck coarse gold from the rivers around Valdez. He originally sold the Dempseys the mine Dave is now prospecting. Dave and Joe set off upstream, towards the source of the gold at Glacier Creek.
This is a pretty significant landslide. Ready to go for a hike?
Yep.
All right. I tell you what, it gives me a lot of respect for the old miners that came before us. Wow, that's amazing. Well, if they took the effort and the time to bring all this up here, there's gold here.
Yeah.
There's gold in them hills. You
Well,
panned in here before?
yeah, I've panned up in here. I think our best bet might be down here. Do
Drop a pan in the creek. I
couple
love
of pans.
panning, Joe.
Kind of like Forrest Gump. You never know what you're gonna get. This here, if it's got gravel in it, there's guys in British Columbia, that's all they do is they moss.
Oh, the moss. I think it's one of these deposits that's constantly releasing gold. And the reason that is because the geology here is so new. This is a young geological area. All the gold that's coming out of these hills is going down here, and hopefully it's deposited where the claims that we're looking at.
The infamous Ring of Fire is the intersection of various tectonic plates spanning 5 continents. The Pacific Plate lies near Alaska, making it one of the most geologically active and seismically sensitive states. As the plates move, the mountains surrounding Valdez are constantly forced higher. Over time, the harsh Alaskan weather erodes the mountains, pushing mud, rock, and minerals down the rivers, material that is highly likely to include gold.
How many colors you got in there?
Huh?
How many colors?
Probably 10, maybe 15. Well, it depends on what you want to count.
Yeah, I know.
Some are real small.
That's pretty exciting. Gold here. Joe's a good, solid source. He's mined it, he's prospected it. You know, he's dredged all this. He knows there's gold here. And that's what I need. Everybody's relying on me. Found gold in every pan, that's encouraging. Well, thanks, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of crew and a lot of hungry machines to feed.
And hungry families, too.
Yeah.
Decision has to be made. I have to get back there, figure it out, talk to the guys, hopefully make a deal. So hopefully, Dave, we start seeing some gold underneath these.
You got a chunk in there. You got a whole bunch of finds up in here.
Only half the intended bulk test was run, so Dave and Lance crunched the numbers to figure out how much gold would persuade Dave to invest $500,000.
If it's over 1.5 ounces, we're claim owners in Alaska. We got a place to mine. If it's not 1.5 ounces, I might be going back to the drawing board. You guys ready to weigh it up?
Yeah. Let's weigh it up.
All right. All right, here we go. All right, there's 1/2 ounce. There's 1.
All right.
1.25. Hold on now. 1.4. Come on, now. There's 1.47.
1.47.
Is there any more in there?
Close, we're
Lance,
close.
quit teasing us.
There's 1.5.
1.600.
1.6 ounces.
1.6.
Well, that's not too bad for a little dinky, run
Test,
like we did.
yeah.
Pretty happy. That was 200 yards, 1.6 ounces. That's going to put it, what, 20 bucks a yard, I'll bet.
And that's the thing is, that's the very top, Dave.
Very top.
No overburden, very top. You can run that and make money.
The bulk test is a success, proof they've found a gold-rich claim. But Dave faces one last hurdle.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Shelley.
What's up?
Right now, because of the time that's left in the season, I'm going to have to buy the mine. But
What are you talking?
$500,000, it's the only way I see us, getting to the end of the year with enough gold to pay the bills.
Wow,
Huge risk, a huge gamble.
it sure is. I mean, it's a gamble, but if you're willing to take it, then I'm behind you on it.
She's fine with it. It's just a lot of money. And she trusts me. I don't trust myself sometimes, but it's what we got to do. Rob is the best placer miner I've ever met. And Rob's got an amazing opportunity.
35 miles away, Dave heads to meet Montana miner Rob Towner.
I mean, I don't want to say it's the holy grail of placer mining, but Rob says it's probably one of the best pieces of ground left in Montana. Problem is, they're a family ranch and they're very apprehensive.
I just got these maps. What do you see here?
I see Ophir everywhere. Ophir, Ophir Bar, Ophir.
Well, you know what that means in Hebrew. Place of riches.
I love it. Land of riches.
Gold was first discovered in the Ophir district in 1865. During its first years of being mined, the area produced gold in today's money worth over $304 million. But one spot beneath an 8,000-acre cattle ranch remains untouched by the old-timers. Rob Towner is the only miner ever to put boots on the ground for a test in the 1980s. But before he could uncover the riches, the cattle ranching family pulled the plug on his operation.
A fella, he hired me to come up and do some testing. And I think in 1 week, our best week was like 87 ounces.
In a test?
In a test pit, yeah. So.
Holy cow, Rob. No dredges in here?
No.
This is amazing, Rob. The fact that none of this has been dredged.
Now, after decades of waiting, Rob believes the family may be open for a deal to mine there.
I'm hoping after today's meeting that I've convinced them that we're not just coming in here as garden weasel miners.
Mining and ranching a lot of times throughout history hasn't gotten along.
Exactly. And I know that they were not amenable to mining for a long time.
All right, well, you go in,
All right.
and then
Yeah.
as soon as we can, let's see if we can sit down and...
Yeah.
And I trust you. Go do your thing.
We'll get it.
Okay. I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to mess it up. It's real sensitive. So Rob's taking charge, and he's going to go do it. I think I'll be talking to the family soon enough. Future lies in the hands of Rob. I just hope and pray I get the ground.
We got a lot of work ahead of us. We need to go deeper. We need to get bedrock.
At the heart of Gould Creek Valley, the crew sets up to run a bulk test with the Beetle.
Hey, what the is going on down there? We know the plant's set up ready to go. Oh, me and Chris are ready to rock and roll. Y'all are holding us up.
You know what? Better check your tone. I will lay down next to the tree.
Once again, waiting on dirt to the plant, aren't we?
I have my concerns. It's like all clay. Gold ain't gonna penetrate that.
I'm just checking the dirt makeup. We got some old rocks.
At a depth of 15 feet and still no sign of bedrock, Casey pulls another pan.
Usually we're setting up a wash plant getting ready to mine at this time of year. So we're behind the gun right now. It gets into your head a little bit and can bring you down, so trying to stay positive.
I kind of went out on a limb trying to convince the guys the possibilities that could be at Skinner's. That can go both ways for me, because if it turns out really bad,
It's gonna be a very rough year.
but if it turns out good, we all win. That's the risk you have to take.
I do not see even a microfine of gold. That's it. Bad news bears, we're not seeing any gold in here. You need to pack up, we need to go check somewhere else.
And you give me some time and I'll get down to the bottom there.
I think you should move, it's my opinion.
Well, we've already dug this far.
I haven't seen a single speck, man. Nothing. Zero. Nada. I think you should pack up and move out.
Right there. It might be one scoop away.
I'm not gonna start yelling at you like a so. I don't know how else to say it. There's no gold.
This.
At the secret family ranch boundary,
Hopefully Rob comes back with some good news.
Dave's mining season rests on the outcome of Rob's meeting with the ranching family.
If we could secure that land and move the plant in there, I think it would be, you know, the season of a lifetime. Well, we'll find out now. Hi, Rob. Hope you got some good news.
I haven't got any good news. It's going to take more time. Some time to get them used to the idea. You know, I feel punched in the gut. I just can't give you some information. And
that's something I don't have is a lot of time.
I just,
Is there any chance we can get a meeting or anything?
it's open-ended right now, but it's still going to take some time, buddy. And
If it's going to take that much time, I got to move on.
I know it.
All right.
Yeah, so,
Thanks for your effort.
yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Spent years hoping that this would come about, and it's a ranching family, and they have to get used to you. It's going to take a while.
Well, that's not the news I wanted. That sucks. I got a broken heart. It's like a kick in the stomach, and it hurts. That's the best opportunity I've ever seen, and I have to go home with nothing to show for it.
I'm starting to click something with my teeth.
At the Skinner Ranch, after striking out in 2 locations, Jason and Casey move closer to the creek on the hunt for gold-rich bedrock.
Yeah, this is a little different makeup. Feels a little more grit. Take a look at it. Always hoping for 15 colors, but I'll settle for 7.
That's not a bad pan. Cool.
It's a good sign. I think there might be some good gold around here.
A little bit of pressure, a little bit of stress. You know, I push for success in everything that I do. And it's a lot easier to achieve that when you're on good ground. The size of these rocks are starting to show up. That's a very good thing. Let's go. Fire it up.
Now, with good color in the pans, the beetle finally springs to life.
With the beetle, we don't emotionally mine. So we'll be able to see exactly what we get out of the ground.
Okay, here we go.
First bucket.
Good?
Nice.
Panning or not, you gotta run a bulk. I hope to find some good gold and have our ground here in Montana.
This is a big morning for us. This is like Christmas. We talk about being all in. This is it.
Just north of Valdez, Dave and Nate wait on a game-changing delivery.
Well, the Eagle's the latest, greatest, biggest wash plant we've ever had. This is a big turning point for our season. This is a big turning point in all of our history of gold mining.
I seen a picture of it, and I'm like, wow, this is where we step up to the big leagues.
Oh, yeah, good day! Oh. Woo! Look at that. Big step for us today.
Dave's new $500,000 wash plant is built to run over 200 yards of pay dirt every hour.
Sweet, man.
It's a monumental movement for Team Turin. I think with the Eagle coming in, we're going to finally see some great gold.
The Eagle is what's going to set us free. It really is.
I mean, it's a game changer for us all the way.
It's a beauty. Look at it. It's got a gold bar in its talons. You see that? Oh, she's a beaut. She's a beauty. Boy, I tell you, I'm pretty happy. Look at the size of the hopper.
Man, it's huge. She gonna eat some dirt. She gonna eat some dirt.
The Eagle is actually a prototype of the way we wanted it built, so it's pretty cool.
The supersized Eagle weighs in at a monster 34 tons, double the weight of the Roach. Custom designed by Dave from a gravel screening machine, it features an extra-large hopper with vibrating grizzly bars and 60 high-pressure jets that use up to 2,000 gallons of water a minute to wash pay twice as fast as the Roach.
Cost me a hell of a lot of money, but it's gonna make us money. We've got the plant, we've got the ground, now it's just up to us to perform. Ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Here she comes.
That looks good.
Hey, we got her unloaded! In Alaska, buddy.
Get the hell off my baby.
There you go.
Get off my baby!
It's that one, the yellow is forward.
The yellow's forward.
The only way to move the gargantuan wash plant to the mine site, an 8-hour trek on foot.
You know, we got a 4.5-mile walk, and it's a hell of a long walk. I mean, look. Oh, it's gonna be a long walk.
At the claim, after the crew hit bedrock and scored a season-best 50-ounce cleanup last week.
Hey, Morgan, you got a copy?
Overnight rain floods the Pappy Cut once again.
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
That load right there you got is the last little bit of pay we have in this cut.
Everything else is underwater.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I mean, serious. I'm digging in water.
10-4, man, that's just a bunch of BS, man. That sucks.
See, this is the problem. This spot right in here, it's responsible for the good cleanup we had, the best one we've seen. But I can't send it. It's such a soupy mess that it won't feed through the Roach. That's so frustrating. My job in the front end is to keep us on good gold. And right now, we got 2 pumps that can't keep up with the water, and we just pray they make it through the night without shutting down.
The Glacier Creek claim is drained by 3 6-inch military surplus pumps, but they're unreliable. Added to heavy rain and runoff at this time of year, it's a losing battle.
They're old, they're tired, they don't pump a lot of water. The sooner we get rid of this crap, one less thing to worry about while you're mining.
Well, there's a solution to everything, and a lot of times it's money. I can buy brand new pumps. With the amount of money that we're spending on that Eagle, I'm about tapped out. We just got to monitor these things and keep it going as best we can.
To keep the mine operational until the cut drains, Jason and Dave must find dry ground to mine.
This bedrock's going up because the mountain's going up. I mean, look at that steep angle.
This is all bedrock, and it goes up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're gonna just start there and work your way out clean into bedrock. For now, I'd start chasing it.
Sounds good.
To keep the Roach fed and stockpile pay for the hungry Eagle, Jason removes the thick surrounding layer of organic material. On the hunt for the gold-rich pay he hopes has collected on the higher benches.
Hey, Morgan, you got a copy? I'm gonna load you with the organics.
Have you take it to the front end for reclamation?
And then a load of pay. A couple loads of organics, and then some pay, and try and keep that roach running. And
Yeah, 10-4.
Organics. It's our dirt that we use for reclamation. We want to save it for later in the season. We've got twice the demand on our shoulders now. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll do our best.
We got to move fast. We're going to be able to stay up with the plant.
The pressure is now on haul truck driver K.C. Morgan to deliver the emergency pay to the Roach in its final week of running.
These guys are bringing in this Eagle, and we got an existing plant right now that's still trying to stay operational.
For every load of pay delivered to the plant, KC must remove and dump 2 loads of topsoil for end-of-season reclamation on the other side of the claim.
Only so much one truck can do. On top of that, I'm also fueling pumps.
10-4, that fuel truck's up here.
Yeah, 10-4. It's a hell of a lot of responsibility keeping this mine site running. I take pride in making sure everything's working so other people don't have to work as hard. That's how it is.
So we're gonna train Andrew to drive the haul truck because we're down a man. Casey is off getting fuel.
While haul truck driver K.C. Morgan fuels the pumps, rookie miner Andrew has the opportunity to show the more experienced crew what he can do.
We're adapting, you know, a plant that sizes and screens rocks, and we're just making it into a gold-producing machine.
Modern wash plants catch gold using techniques developed by the old-timers over thousands of years. From the humble pan to the rocker box and the dredge, the use of water, gravity, and vibration separate the worthless rocks from the gold. The latest evolution is Dave's series of wash plants. Weighing over 34 tons, the Eagle is not only twice the size of the Roach, but also twice as powerful, able to run over 200 yards per hour. At full tilt, it can devour over 3,000 tons of pay dirt in just one day.
Nathan and I got to figure out the easiest place to put the Eagle. So the Eagle is going to its nest.
Thing of beauty. All right, make sure she can poop out a golden egg.
Dang, dude, you're getting good at this. A little more. Now kick it my way a little bit. How do you like that? Yeah, looks good. There she is, boys. Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, man.
We're gonna have to be on our game, but my thoughts are with Casey.
You know, so far so good. A few buckets in. Got some leaks in the back here. It's always gonna be fine tuning. Right now, pretty good.
The plant just died, the plant just died, the plant just died.
Somebody hit the bypass. Somebody hit the bypass.
Where's the water? You gotta be kidding me.
Did an engine quit or what?
Less than an hour into the Eagle's first run,
No, the side conveyors are still going. There's just the main conveyor.
the new super-sized wash plant faces its first issue.
Here's the problem. You got these big flat rocks, so this thing got caught on the head pulley and stopped the belt. If you look, it's only this thick, so it fell through the grizzly bars.
Large flat rocks slip through the grizzlies, travel up the main conveyor, and jam against the pre-wash box, causing the main belt to stop. Dave's plan? Widen the gap in the pre-wash to allow the rogue rocks safe passage.
You ready to throw it down there? 1, 2, 3.
Luckily, we didn't cut a belt. That's the part that we all thank baby Jesus for right now, because we still have a belt.
Okay.
If you start having issues like this, you make the box bigger. We can go back to this.
Okay, I'm all the way back.
I'm all the way back.
All right, let's do it there. So what we've done is widened this gap right here, just like that, so that rocks like this won't get jammed in there.
Good?
Yep. Done. Turn the water on and your shaker deck on.
I can see it washing, still hitting the pre-wash. Let's see how it does.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah. Well, back to work.
I go back to my truck. Big relief. You never know what you're going to expect when you start up a new wash plant. Kind of exciting. Brand new chapter opening up, and now we're going to start writing the book.
Slicing a lot. More than we ever have before. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it.
High in the Chugach Mountains,
We ran almost 2,100 yards of material through that wash plant today. That is impressive with 5 guys. You know, we set new records, but we're missing Casey. That's the hard part.
after 4 days of 10-hour shifts, the Eagle completes its first run.
Good work, boys. Shut it down. Nervous, apprehensive. Whenever you fire up a new plant, you never know what's going to happen. And hopefully we get more gold and I pay for that big investment.
This week was a tough week. A good cleanup gives us all a real boost, and we could use one right now. We'll weigh it up and see what we get. Hey guys.
Well, guys, it has been kind of a tough week missing Casey. Thank God everything's good, but son of a gun, the mining never stopped.
It has been an absolute mad dash trying to keep up with the pay.
You guys did a great job.
Well, it looks like you got something pretty good there, so.
Yeah, what you got, Dave?
To stay on track for his 600-ounce season target, Dave must now see over 58 ounces of gold every week.
Kaya, I'm gonna count, you pour.
But with
One,
just a
two,
4-day run,
there's 20.
anything over 40 would be a win.
We got 30.
Come on, 40.
Nice.
We're gonna go 40, we're over 40,
There we
42,
go.
44,
Come on,
45.
50. Come on, 50.
Come on, 50, 48.
50.
48.
Oh, no!
48.5.
Still.
All right.
48.55.
Almost hit 50.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.